Okay, so this lesson we're going to look at operators in Python. Okay, and we're going to complete some mathematical equations. Right, so firstly you should have Python open here and go to File, Save As. No, I did that wrong, didn't I? Okay, so I need to go to File, New File, File, Save As, and I'm going to go to Documents, and I've got myself a folder for COVID closure work, and I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to call it Operators, and save it. Right, okay, so we're going to look at recalling arithmetic operators, okay, which is really simple. It's just add, subtract, multiply, plus, sorry, I already said add, divide, demonstrate using operators to solve problems and solve a real life situation. Right, so now, firstly, Amazon allows couriers to enter the house, okay, because they've got an Amazon key. So all keys, Amazon people have got a key, like a fob key, to open a door. Now, what I'd like you to do is, under this video on YouTube, I'd like you to think of the advantages and disadvantages to this. Okay, so pause the video now and write the advantages and disadvantages to the Amazon key allowing delivery drivers to enter your house to drop off parcels. Welcome back. Okay, so now we've got some keywords. Right, so I'm not going to get you to guess the keywords. So we've got syntax error, logic error, constant, and variable. Okay, so we're going to work on these today. Now, here are the arithmetic operators. Okay, so we've got addition, which is just add. So like 4 add 7 is 11. Then we've got subtraction, okay, where like 12 minus 5 would be 7. Then a little star on your keyboard, okay, is multiplication. 6 times 6 is 36. Division, okay, so 30 divided by 5 would be 6. Then we've got the modulus, okay, which is 10. Modulus 4 would be 2. And then we've got an exponent, okay, which is 2 of the multiplications. Okay, and they're useful here. Okay, so we can play with all of these in Python today. So here's your success criteria: remembering the arithmetic operators, demonstrating them, and using them to solve a real world situation. Okay, so let's get started adding comments. Okay, so we can demonstrate using operators to solve problems. So comments are useful in your code. Okay, so we can make this code here, and I'm going to put a comment. So a comment is just using the hashtag. Okay, so on your keyboard. So this number is, is a variable. Now what the comments do is they help you remember what you've done. Okay, so I'm just going to call this num1, and it's going to equal to 7. Then I'm going to ask it to print num1, okay? And then I'm going to run the code. Now, these comments have nothing to do with the code. They don't run as code. They're literally just comments for you, okay? So when you see this run, all you're going to see is the number 7 printed, and there we go, okay? So the comments don't do anything to the code at all, all right? So if you want to give that a go, pause this video and do so now. Welcome back. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next thing. Right, so we're going to use operators to solve a problem. Okay, so I might put in some comments here. So I'm going to say, I have created 3 variables, 1 for each number and 1 for the answer. Okay, so I'm going to get number 1, and that's going to equal to 10. whoops, I had the num lock, and num2, and that's going to be equal to 5, as you see on there. And then I'm going to make another variable for answer. Okay, so answer is going to say num1 add num2. And then I want it to print answer. And I'm going to add in a string here. I'm going to say the answer is, and I'm going to put there answer. Now when I run this, you should see now the answer should be 15. And it says the answer is 15. So we've got that right. Okay? Right, so what I'd like you to do is pause the video and practice that now. Okay, welcome back. So I'm just going to move this down here so we don't see it. Right, now we're going to move on to the bronze criteria. So we've done this. So we have done this. Now what I'd like you to do is, using the code on the left, multiply the two numbers together and comment on the code. So all you're doing is simply changing the plus. Okay, we don't need to write the final solution in our book. We don't have books. Okay, so you're going to write the final solution on Python. It's as simple as that. Okay, and what I'd like you to do is to complete that now. So pause this video and complete this task. Welcome back. Right, so now is all I'm going to do to demonstrate this to you here is, and what you could have done, and it would have been perfectly acceptable, is I'm just going to change that, okay, to to multiply. So now I should get 10 fives. Okay, so 10 fives should make what? 50. There we go. And there we go. The answer is 50. So that's that done. Right. Next thing. Okay. So now here's another example of some code. So it says use the code on the left to multiply two numbers together. Okay. So this is similar. Okay, to this one. Okay. So we're going to use that code there. So what I'd like you to do is I think it's just the same as the other one. So if you want to practice it one more time, but just change these numbers, then go right ahead. Okay, so pause the video now and give it a go. Okay, welcome back. So all I would have done, for example, is that I would have just changed these numbers here. Okay, and you can comment on the code. You've done it before. And there we go. Okay, so well done. Right, so now moving on to silver again. Okay, so it says, create a variable, use the code on the left to create a variable called Z. Multiply three numbers together. Right, so I want you to give that a go without looking. So pause this video now. And welcome back. Right, so I'm going to add another variable here called Z. Okay. So, and I'm just going to write a comment, okay? I have created a variable called Z and I am multiplying the numbers. Okay, right. Okay, so, right, now, create a variable Z with a value of 10, so I've done that, and multiply the three numbers together. So all I'm going to do here is I'm just going to include Z. Okay, so let's see what the answer is. There we go. Okay, so we got that there. Right, let's move on to gold. Okay, really simple. Okay, so we've got another example there. So it says use the code on the left, create, we've just done this, and we've just done it. Okay, so we're just going to move on. So it seems the tasks repeat themselves. Right, so we're going to do the challenge now. Okay, so you've got the code here, and what I'd like you to do, okay, is I would like you to give this a go. So it says copy the code on the left into Python and change the arithmetic operator to an exponent. comment on the code. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video now and you're going to do that. Welcome back. Right, so I'm going to comment these out here. Right, so, and I'm going to give this a go. So it says, so I'm just going to call this num1 equals int. So if we remember last week, int input, enter a number. Right, so there we go. And then I'm going to put here another variable, and that's going to be equal to 5, just like I've seen here. I'm not doing anything any different. Answer has got to be the exponent. So if you remember, the exponent is here, okay? So it's asking you to change that. Now, so it says answer. So, oops. Okay, so, oops. Change the arithmetic operator to an exponent. So, number, whoops, actually, I've messed up. Yes, I have. Right. So, answer equals num1, as you can see, that's that here. Exponent num2. Okay. Print answer. Right, now, we're going to see that run. Okay, enter a number, so I'm going to put in 5. And there we go. So exponents 3,125. So it's successful. Okay, so I think here this is just giving you the correct code. Okay, so now here's a demo. So here's another challenge for you. This is a real life situation. So Alex has £10, a present from his father. He's got 20. How much does he have now? Demonstrate this in Python. Okay. Right, pause this video now and give that a go. Welcome back. I'm not going to show you a solution to that because you're going to upload it. Okay. So now, Alex, here's another one, has £20. He spent £5 on pens, 3 on pencils. Demonstrate this using 4 variables in Python. Okay, so pause this video now and give that a go. Welcome back. And again, I hope you've got that in your code because you're going to upload it. So what I'd like to see is this file, please, uploaded as an assignment on Google. Now, please do stop putting comments on the classroom. I don't see them. A lot of you put comments on there last week. I didn't see them until today. Now, all comments need to go on Hangouts. Thank you very much.